Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in the garden with the impromptu with my Aunt Gracie.
Hi.
Say hello. So we're looking at the collard greens, and you know, she was the one who told me how to harvest my collards, where you do not pull them up, you break the leaves off. So now this is what she's telling me now.
Up, and then
right,
continue
so
to produce.
All of this, and Gracie, is where I broke off all of those, and she taught me that many years ago, and so that's what I've always done. The first time I had collards, I pulled the whole plant out of the ground, and she said, no baby, that's not right. But now I was showing her this one that has now gone to seed. And so, and Gracie, where are you? Said the seeds are in here.
This is your seeds. They got the mature and dry, and that's where your seeds are.
So do I need to get them off, or just let them dry?
They're going to have to get bigger and fill out. You'll know when they get full, they're going to get bigger. And then, like I said, then you're going to, when they get bigger and fill out, and then you can take them off. You can just cut this whole thing off once they get big and full. And just take it and lay it down and let it dry like you did the other seeds, like you did your okra seed. And do the same thing.
See, all this time I thought this was the seed, but that's not. That's just the flower. These are the seed. Oh gosh.
This right here is gonna make the seed because that's where the seeds come from.
Okay.
Come from the flowering part.
Oh, and look, this has a bunch in there, and I can kind of feel them.
Yeah.
They're bumpy.
It ain't ready yet though. It's not ready yet. It's still like a little baby. It's still like a little baby. This right here, look at this one right here. Just to show you, you see this right here?
Yes, ma'am.
This beginning of your seed part right here, coming from the flower. Once the flower fall off, this would make your seed parts. Learn.
Well, here we go. So looks like I'm gonna have a lot of collard greens for a while, a lot of seeds. Yep. I did not know that. Thank you, Aunt Gracie, for telling me that.
Yep.
So what do you suggest? Because these are not getting any bigger, and now I know it's winter. I mean, not winter. It's summer.
It's time to.
I usually just let them. Just the other day I came out here and a bug was eating on them. But I've been trying to break off that little middle.
And take them in the house and clean them and put them in freezer bags so when you get ready for some colors.
So you think this is leaf is big enough? Because the other ones I got off.
They're not gonna get any bigger than that.
Okay, because the other ones I got off, they were huge. But I think now this is probably as big as
the further they go up, the smaller they're going to get.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know
like
that.
It is down at the bottom. Down at the bottom, you know how collards normally look? When you put them from the bottom, how big your leaves are?
Yes, ma'am.
But this right here, see, they're coming off a stem. You see, they got the individual stem like this right here. So they're going to actually be smaller. So when they first start growing up on the bottom, your leaves are bigger, and the more it grows up, the smaller your leaf will get.
So I just need to go ahead and harvest these.
Yeah, you just need to go ahead and harvest. Yeah.
Okay, guys, you heard her. We're gonna harvest these collards. So, and Grace,
Go right there and get that one right there.
this. What about this one? This is this.
That one ain't long enough.
Well, I don't think they're the same size.
It shouldn't be.
They are.
They are?
Yep.
Okay, well, you just put one on.
But I don't. That's what I said. I don't think it's long
one
enough.
on one side and one on the other, and then we were.
So what are we doing here? We're trying to stake it to do what? So they keep growing up instead of out?
Yeah.
Okay. And I got you. I got this. Hold on. I want to show you my marigold seeds, what I think is seeds. Okay, I'm going to cut. Hold on. Let me pop them up.
Take this first. We need to take this. We need to hammer it.
Guys, so my Aunt Gracie, this is actually my mother's oldest sister. She is 84 years old. And yes, I said 84. She is very spunky, still full of life, and just loves to be out in the garden. She and I share a love for gardening and flowers, and I'll buy her flowers or give her little clippings, and she does the same for me. And many times she will call me or vice versa, and we will head over to Home Depot or Lowe's and get more flowers because we love them so much. She is a wealth of knowledge, and that's why I love just being around her, because just her giving me the insight about the collards was so useful. Everything that I've learned about gardening with trial and error, she has been a very intricate part of me learning about my garden. So I appreciate her so much.
And this is where your next collard seed will be coming from. These are your seed pods. They will mature and make seeds for your next collard garden.
So these are the seeds.
Seed pods.
The seed pot. This is hilarious. Who knew? So the other day when I was out here, I think these are marigold seeds. And I put them in this little bag. So let me show you. The other day when I was out here, I noticed that these had, they had little dried up things on them. And once I pulled them off, these came. And that's what's in there. But look, this one is a good example. This one right here, these, I just pulled them off. Well, and look at all those seeds. Aren't these look like the marigold seeds?
Drop it. That's pretty much what they are.
That's what. Ooh, don't drop them. The wind is blowing. Here, put them in here. We gotta save them. But I was like, wait a minute. I think I'm onto something here. You holding it like you had a cricket.
I had to make sure it didn't jump out.
But see, aren't these, and this is what they look like when I got them out the pack the other day.
Yeah, see, like I said, when they dry and they do like this, right there, what we just took off just now.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
I will never buy marigold seeds again. These are tomatoes. I normally don't do tomatoes from seed. So this, if they grow, great. If they don't, I'm okay. But these are, and I put this in there because I didn't want to forget. But these are, I think these are Romas.
Roman tomatoes?
The little, yes ma'am.
Yeah.
So they're little leggy. They're not like.
Well, you got to give them time, you know. That's where my pepper is right now. It's leggy, you know.
But yeah, but these are marigolds. This is hilarious. So now I'm gonna just go and plant them around the yard or in the garden.
Make sure they're good and dry.
Oh, let them dry out a little bit.
Yep.
How many days you think?
I don't know. I was thinking they could air dry, you know, and give them time to really dry out, and then that way you know that they're gonna germinate and come back.
These
were those seeds
these were seeds.
Okay.
And I just sprinkled, and when they started coming up, I was like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "Well, I guess these are the marigolds." I just sprinkled the whole pack right there because, you know, with some seeds, all of them don't always come up.
Right.
So I did that, and then this is my cilantro. It doesn't smell like it yet, but all these, the cilantro seed, and these are peppers.
Wow.
All of these, I tried to put like a little.
Peppers or bell peppers?
These are bell peppers.
Okay.
But look at that tomato. I think that's as big as that tomato's gonna get.
You ready?
And I had this initially over here, but it stays wet right here, so I moved it up there, and it seems like it's doing bigger. It's doing better.
One thing about a tomato, they love water.
They do? See, I thought they like sand.
They like water.
So then right there, I thought it wasn't doing well because it wasn't growing good. But this is the okra.
Yeah, I might have to have me a couple of okra plants whenever they get bigger.
This is just weeds.
Oh, it is.
But I had put okras from this rock to this rock because I wanted to remember when they started coming up. What is this? I didn't want to pull them up.
Yep. I don't need about 2.
You want me to dig you up some?
No, I'll wait till they get bigger.
Okay.
I have a better chance.
Look, here's another one.
Is it off already?
No, it's still kind of attached. And it's still kind of wet too because it rained.
Right.
But yeah, I noticed when I pull those, like, I guess deadheaded them.
Right there. My finger. Is this still attached?
It's still kind of
Trying to.
Yeah, it needs to dry out.
Wet.
But yeah, this is my first time growing these lima beans. We'll see. And I need to stake. I need to find some kind of stake for these. I messed these up.
What?
The peas, because I did the rows like this. And I really should have ran them long ways of the bed, because now I have to find
put your stake in the middle.
Right here.
Yeah.
Like a circle.
Not so much as a circle. Where are your peas at? What is this right here?
Peas. And see, they didn't do good right here. I don't know why. On this front row.
So what I'm saying is to do your stake here. But you said they didn't do good on the front, so you...
Yeah, cause see?
Yeah, so
they died. I don't know why.
You do your one stake.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these off real quick. And do like Aunt Gracie said, because that's what you do when you have wise counsel. You listen to the wise counsel. These leaves are just so little. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them off. I'll show you what they look like once I get them off. All right, this is what we're looking like. I have trimmed back, and I'm pretty sure I can do more of these. Oh my gosh, these are falling off. I got these, all of these. And to be perfectly honest, when I was getting these leaves and thinking, man, they're so little, these are probably the ones that we get in the bag at the store. If you get them already like pre-washed, whatever, it's probably these little leaves. That's why it's not a lot of them. But I think I'm gonna keep trimming this off a little bit. I don't know, because some of these leaves are just so little. I mean, I guess that one's a pretty decent size, but stuff like this, what am I gonna do with that? Well, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I probably damaged the stalk there because I broke off the main stem instead of branching off of the ones up here. And this one, of course, that one is gonna be my seed start for in the fall. And this still has a lot, so yeah. Another rainy day, and I forgot to tell you guys that the topper for this canopy awning has come, and we had planned to put it up today, but I guess we will not do that today because it's rain again. And the seed starts are doing well. So this is the back porch right now. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and cut up these collard greens. And this is how I do it. It is not by far the best way. I'm sure there's someone who has a better way out there. There are some people that do not even cut their collards. And to be perfectly honest, you have that right, because they are yours and you do whatever you would like to do. But my mom requested that they be done like this. All right, guys, so these are ready to go. I've already cut them up. My mom likes them nice and thin. So I get them out of the yard, I cut them up, I take them to her. She does all the washing and all that stuff, and she cooks them from here. That's my contribution to the Sunday dinner. So, yeah. All right, so it's a pretty good size bag. This is a gallon size storage bag. So, definitely worth getting those leaves off. And there are several more out there, so I need to do this again very soon. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. I know I did. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you're not living life with lawn, then you're missing out. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.